World War III from the treaty signed in Geneva. The biology teacher said we used to be amoebas. The neighborhood preacher said we emerged from the ether. We converged from struck gold, Eureka. The morning star, Tariq, I was born to be a teacher, whether scorpion or the frog. The nature
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
All smiles ahead of kick-off. What sort of impact can he have at this club? We're about to find out. Stay with us on EA TV. And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we have pre-season group stage action coming right up for you. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, thanks, Derek. This is their first pre-season game. Time for players to get their match fitness. Coaches...
Well, the referee left with no alternative, compelled to stop play. Well, a drop ball after the injury situation. No mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? And attempting the through ball. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Well, as a football club, they're not afraid to make radical change, and a new manager in place today. Stuart, do you think promotion is a realistic target this season?
Well, it is, and if he does get them promotion, he'll be regarded as a massive success. If they fail to go up, he'll be under pressure. It's as simple as that.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. So now a corner. Well, racing past his man. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Giving the ball away, and he's in. And it's come off the keeper, and there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Oh, good-looking run. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. There's a slide rule pass. Can he keep his composure? And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
So 2-0 now. Really good challenge. And he's made headway. Is it going to be? What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Murillo. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. He's enjoying space. Well, the keeper had to concentrate. Who's going to get on the end of it? Didn't quite go to plan. And there the attack ends for now. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And using his strength to shield the ball. Carassa. Interception to snuff out the danger. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. And yellow it is, a booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Opportunity! And now he must score! Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Nicely timed tackle. Plenty of support here. Oh, he's through here! And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Well, I've been disappointed with his game so far. As those touches show us, he just hasn't been getting into the right sort of areas. That's got to improve if they're to get back into this one.
Into the second half, here at the Parc des Princes. It's a good-looking ball in behind. He might profit from here, you know. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. Well, a piece of transfer business that's certain to get a lot of people talking. Serge Gnabry has completed his move to Spurs.
Well, at about £65 million, it's a big fee. But he's a fantastic talent who will thrive in his new environment and prove what a top player he really is.
That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. He's given it straight to the opposition. Opportunity it is. Can he finish? Well, he's thumped it out of there without much fuss. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Fujimoto. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Now, options are plenty. He's in behind. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Murillo. And given away. Carvalho. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Can he keep his composure? Just needs to get rid of it. Well, not the pass he had in mind. 15 minutes left for play. Oh, big chance. Surely. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
Far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Is it going to be? No, keeper in control. Corner kick played in. Well, the danger is still there. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Not the best clearance. And he takes on the shot. Corner awarded. And there's the delivery. Real need to get rid of it. The corner kicks keep on coming. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Can he finish? It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Clears it away. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. It is a decent-looking attack here. The referee is given a corner. Delivering it. Oh, he saved it well. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. This is the scene here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes on a glorious day for football. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And we have more live action from the pre-season second group stage. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, Derek, after that first game, I'm sure we'll see a lot of squad rotation, and the coach will have had a chance to review their performance. Pre-season or not, there's still 3 points to win, and a good win here will set the tone for the season.
A corner will ensue. Elects to go short. He takes aim. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
1-0 then. Wells. Well, he's given us away. Bentaleb. That's useful play, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. He's in with a chance. Oh dear, opportunity squandered, Stuart.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You don't get too many better than that.
Nicely cut out. Might really be able to trouble them here. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Hunt. Boateng. And now Ribeiro. Careless in possession. Batista Mendy. Being egged on by the crowd. Well, he didn't miss by much.
Well, it was struck well, but he'll be disappointed not to test the keeper. It really did open up for him there.
Cairns. It's with Ribeiro. And possession given away. And teammates around him. This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Mendy. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Real chance. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease. And it's just a change of pace. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So underway again. And a 2-0 advantage here. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Using his physical strength to shield it. Dioni. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Didn't fool the keeper. And a short corner, let's see. And it's a penalty. The referee points to the spot, and it's going from bad to worse. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
Can they make it 3-0? Still alive. And I think the threat has been averted. In position. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, another corner following on from the last one. Not all that convincing defensively. And problem solved for now. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. He's managed to lose his marker. It's got to be! Quite simply an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Well, just watching him closely throughout this match, it seems to me, Stuart, he's being constantly overrun. What's your take on his performance?
Well, he's not played at his best today, but let's give some credit to the opposition. They've closed him down quickly, stopped him dictating the play, and controlled that area of the pitch. That's why they're with.
Into the second half, here at the Parc des Princes. And take it away. Batista Mendy. The high press was very... Well, not the pass he had in mind. Bentaleb. Tioub with it. Well, I should think Arsenal fans are in a pretty good mood following this news. The contract situation ironed out, and he might be in action pretty soon, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
And a chance to whip it in here. Difficult to stop him. Determined block.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Options in the centre. Superbly read and executed. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. On the ball, Wells. Really a very poor ball. Imad Abdelli. And Dioni now. Can he finish? Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, splendid header, but a fine save.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Mendy. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, he's given us away. Good-looking sequence. Can he get one back? Well, not quite the header he had in mind, and the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. A sloppy pass. And so into the final 5 minutes. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. They've lost it. Useful looking ball, but not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today, beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's had a tremendous game in attack, Stuart. Hello, wherever you happen to be. It's always a delight and a privilege to cover a match here at the Stade Vélodrome in Marseille. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we have pre-season action to bring you with the final group stage game moments away. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, both these teams will be looking for a strong finish to the group stages here today in what has been a really good tournament so far. Certainly the quality of the football has been excellent. Just hope that's the case again today.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Elijah Adebayo. Can he put it in? Opportunity missed. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Abouklal. Went in strongly, decisively. He just needs to keep a cool head. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Now the pass not finding its target. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, he was flirting with trouble, but the referee has decided not to hand out a yellow card. A very effective challenge put in. That's useful play. Takes it on! And fine goalkeeping. Short corner favoured. And a throw-in it's going to be. Has a go. And a body in the way. Wells. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Running with the ball confidently. He's in with a chance. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. And teammates around him. But timely defending when it mattered. An incisive pass. The supporters want to see him have a go. Keeper did his job to begin with. Really good challenge. Reece Healy. Can he put it away? Couldn't quite hang on. An opportunity here. Oh, excellent diving stop. Short corner taken. Under no real pressure here. Oh, right in the nick of time. Can he take the chance? Well, time is up as far as the first half is concerned here in Marseille. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, he's been brilliant today. His skill, his movement, his goals.
And so back underway here into the second half. Into the advanced position. He's in behind. Oh, a really good header. But the goalkeeper there to cover up. And that will be a corner. Fed over towards the back post. And short it is. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
It's there for him. And fine goalkeeping. Playing it short. Fine cross into the middle. Oh, good save. And the substitution will occur now. Taken short. Disappointing pass. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Perfect challenge. Oh, terrific pass. Big opportunity. Surely. And danger still. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Jensen. Nicely timed tackle. Simon. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Beautifully disguised ball. Now he's got to stay calm. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you... you made of his performance, Stuart?
Yeah, you're right. He needs to impose himself on this game. He just hasn't done enough to get away from his marker so far. Unless that changes, they're going to struggle to turn this one around.
Branko van den Bomen. Reece Healy. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. That's very effective, good high pressing. Well, they've lost the ball. Healy. Good use of advantage by the referee. Now, options are plenty. Targets available, cross comes in. Boateng. And now, passing it through. Can he put it away? The net is steering him in the face. Well, it had a chance, but off the crossbar. And a goal kick. And a double substitution it's going to be. Good visualisation and execution. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Applying vigorous pressure. And he might be in here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Healy. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, some referees might have elected to hand out the yellow card, but no booking on this occasion. Well, that is how to play advantage. And just wide of the target. Goal kick.
Well, I think the goalkeeper had it covered, but it was a decent effort, though.
Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case. It's a booking. And he saw the situation developing. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances, we saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Elijah Adebayo.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting to take questions now. Okay guys, we'll be wrapping up now. Thank you for attending.
A new beginning, the opening match day of the season, and a keen sense of optimism enveloping everyone. Who will come out on top? We have all the action for you live on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, these fans are certainly expectant, aren't they? They really do believe their team will be promoted this season. But they need a good start here. I'm looking forward to this one.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, what a performance it was for him last time out. Those 3 goals were absolutely outstanding. But it was his general performance that I admired, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him today.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, they're starting in a very solid 4-5-1, but they transition really quickly, and key to that are the wide players. They'll support the centre forward as soon as they win the ball back, and they usually do it with a lot of quality.
The starting lineup then for Queen's Park Rangers.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and 2 wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
And they kick off here. Oh, great attacking play. And with the goalkeeper. Roberts. A super tackle, and they've won possession. It's a weighted pass. And it still could be dangerous. Danger averted for now. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, it could be on for him here. And saved by the keeper. Well, they're going for the short one. Is the chance on here? And it's gone behind for the corner. Playing it short. He's got thinking time here. And really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. Went in strongly, decisively. Right, I understand there's been a goal in the Bristol City match, and he's broken free. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, able to survive that. Real chance. But in the end, it was rather straightforward for the goalkeeper, Stuart.
Well, he has to do better there. That's a really poor finish.
Well, sincere apologies to Alex, I must say, because we had to cut her off just when she was in full flow. To confirm, Burnley have scored in that match, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Just cutting off the supply. Well, very effective play in possession, but quick thinking defensively. Layered. Low has it. And possession given away. Plenty of support here. Can they forge ahead? Absolutely spot on with that challenge. The cross is on. And really closing him down. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Chair. Roberts. Opportunity. Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Right, by the sound of it, there's been a goal in the Bristol City game. Over to Alex for the details.
Yeah, it's a second goal for Burnley. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 37 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. And we saw the situation developing. Stefan Johansson. Oh, they have it again. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And now waiting to pounce. Keeper getting the touch. It's opened up for him. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. To take the lead. Could be. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, he was one of the better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Stuart, your thoughts?
It certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace, and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And he has options available. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but.
Well, as you can see, they've done everything in terms of creativity. They've made opportunities, but the finishing hasn't been good enough. At some point, they have to finish one of these chances off.
Absolutely, possession the name of the game as they try again. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
The clearance wasn't decisive. It looks promising. Timely intervention. Chair. Well, I should think Arsenal fans are in a pretty good mood following this news. The contract situation ironed out, and he might be in action pretty soon, Stuart.
Well, the figure that's being quoted is around the £35 million mark, which in my view looks to be just about right. Let's hope he fits in quickly and justifies that price tag.
And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Right, I understand there's been a goal in the Bristol City match, and Alex Scott has all the information.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bristol City. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. They're back in this now with 59 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Well, sloppy in possession. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Just couldn't capitalise there.
Hello to Mike Stewart and wife Eileen.
Roberts.
You are celebrating the wedding anniversary. Congratulations, Mike and Eileen.
Now can they make something happen? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. And news of a goal in the Blackpool game. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Coventry City. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 20 minutes left on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Read it well. Oh, a nice looking pass. Wonderful chance. Superb stop. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. Delivering it. Well, he almost headed it in.
Substitution for Queen's Park Rangers. Coming off the pitch, number 17, Andre Dozel, to be replaced by number 8, Luke Amos.
Well, this is the home of live football, and more live action from the Championship coming your way on EA TV. It's Queen's Park Rangers taking on Stoke City. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Delivered into the area here. It might still be problematic. And in the end, no damage done. Can they hit on the break? Well, he's won the ball. An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, nothing comes of it. Substitution time it is here. And space available inside. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, the hosts have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and you just sense it's only a matter of time before they score what would surely be the winner.
Yes, who knows, maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Oh, what an opportunity! Terrific save! And he did what he had to do defensively. And so the final whistle is sounded. At the end of the game, the team's not to be divided. From the point of view of the hosts, how did they fare? Cameras trained on one man. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Hello and welcome to a real hotbed of sporting passion. I'm talking about the great city of Swansea. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you the cut and thrust of the Championship. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, the visitors didn't get the start they would have hoped for, that's for sure. They would have wanted to take all 3 points, but I'm sure we're going to see an improvement today. They're a better side than they showed last time out.
Well, someone has found the net in the Huddersfield Town game, but who exactly? Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it's a goal for Hull City. They've scored the opener with 5 minutes on the clock. There's no wasting time here, Derek.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Elijah Adebayo. Now can they make something happen? And still looking for space. And he's clear as lines. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, in many ways, he's a throwback to the 80s in the way he plays. He's so strong when holding up the...
Could be! And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. He read it well defensively. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. still alive. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Good pressure high up the pitch. And they need to get tighter. Cross towards that far post. Well, it still could be dangerous. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Joel Piroe. Might take the lead. And after the cross, he's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, here it is again, and that's the perfect volley, isn't it? He strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Whittaker. And I'm hearing someone has scored in the Reading game. Let's find out who. Here's Alex.
It's a goal for Blackburn Rovers.
Apologies for jumping in, but this could be a chance. Now he's got to stay calm. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. For clarification, Blackburn did score in that game. And it's now even Steven, 1-1. Using space on the opposite flank now.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have controlled the possession, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
No doubt. They go to work moving it around again. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, no stopping him. A glorious chance. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Nicely timed tackle. And continues his run. It might be. And hunting for his second goal tonight, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
And they're making a change. Well, considerable transfer speculation in recent times. And now, Stuart, it has emerged that United have got their man.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think.
Cabango. Well-timed tackle. Well, he's given us away. Well, this could be productive. Is it going to be? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Chances on. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Under a fair bit of pressure. And he's through here. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Right, let's join Alex, because I understand there's been a change to the scoreline at the Kirklees Stadium.
Yep, it's a second for Huddersfield Town.
Alex, apologies, I have to jump in because this could be a chance. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, threat over for now. An example of how to press. Well, sincere apologies for having to cut you off just then, Alex. To clarify, Huddersfield have found the net in that game. And that game is on a knife edge now, level at 2-2. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. So a personnel change then. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Effective challenge. A really sumptuous ball. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. And a quick reminder, we have live action from the Carabao Cup coming your way. It's Swansea City up against Coventry City.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different. It should be a really good game.
And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick.
Substitution for Swansea City. Coming off the pitch, number 5, Ben Cavagna. Coming onto the pitch, number 4, Jay Fulton.
Cham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And that's a straightforward stop. Possession changing hands. Teammates available. But unable to make anything of the cross. And that's going to roll all the way through. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. He's managed to get in behind. It's still alive. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Yeah, that's an important win, Derek. They weren't at their best in the opening match, but today they were much, much better.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, what a great display that was. He really did inspire them to victory today. That was a 10 out of 10 performance.
Could we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? that's all the questions we have for you.
All eyes on one man. 3 goals in 3 games, a nightmare for opposing defenders. This is EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And the focus is very much on live action from the Championship. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, 2 good teams, great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Number 10, Andy Carroll. And number 7, Shane Long.
A glance at the Reading starting 11.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back 5. But I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front too.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, they're playing in a 4-5-1 formation, which is set up to counter-attack at pace. Yes, they'll play with a flat midfield out of possession, but when they win the ball back, they'll break forward really quickly. Let's hope they play it well today.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And this confrontation is underway. Real chance. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And a throw-in it's going to be. And he read it well defensively. And a goal update to fill you in on in the Blackpool game. Alex Scott has the information.
It's a goal for Birmingham City. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper. It's now 1-0 with only 8 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. They've regained possession. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Could be. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. And he's in. Surely. And thumped away. Really good challenge. Well, sloppy in possession. in a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Can he finish? He's foiled them on his own. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Carroll. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Thumped clear.
As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Boateng. Opportunity here. Well, he's thumped it out of there without much fuss. And a change to the scoreline in the Huddersfield match. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
Yep, it's a goal for Stoke City. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 35 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. An effective challenge. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And possession given away. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Oh, it might be. Well, it wasn't a simple save to make. Now a short corner here. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, such is the lot of an attacking player. Some days it works for you, on other days, not at all, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been well marshalled so far, but he hasn't worked the defenders or the goalkeeper hard enough. He's got to impose himself on this game, otherwise they're going to struggle to get back into this.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Nicely timed tackle. Carroll. Well, a bad pass it was. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
And the referee has awarded the free kick. He tried to play advantage, but it wasn't forthcoming. Well, they have elected to... A goal! And it's very much game on here!
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
They've regained possession. Carroll. Oh, in with a chance! Well, I think fair to say, Stuart, not one for his personal scrapbook.
Well, that's really wayward. His technique completely let him down there.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
And have a fantastic day from your friends Rachel Armstrong and Matthew.
Well, this is the home of live football, and more live action from the Championship coming your way on EA TV. It's Reading taking on Stoke City. He takes aim. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
"20 minutes to go in this one. How can he take them on and beat them? Must be! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Number 12,
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
number 23.
Clean challenge. Well, something has changed in the Huddersfield game. Let's find. He's in here. Palmed away by the keeper. Oh, it's an own goal. A moment he would love to be able to forget.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Carroll. Now what can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. To clarify, Huddersfield have found the net in that game, and they're in front at the moment by 2-1. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. It's a good-looking ball in behind, and he might be in here. There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And a strong tackle. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. A foul, but advantage played. Routine, really. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for answering the questions.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Well, Lancashire is known as a particularly rainy part of England, and the rain hasn't gone away here at Turf Moor. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you the cut and thrust of the Championship. He's in behind. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Who can they pick out? And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And he's in. Is it going to be? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Yep, he's not putting his full weight on that foot at the moment because he actually got trodden on in the last challenge. Keep an eye on this one.
Cheers, Jeff. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Determined defending. Cullen. Rodriguez with it. It should be. Oh, must be. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
2-0 now, and back underway. Brownhill. Oh, great attacking play. Keeper had work to do. And over it comes. Still alive. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
And he's broken free. Still a chance. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. They've regained possession.
Well, as those stats tell us, Burnley have controlled much of the possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Brownhill. And support available. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Really good high press. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Has eyes for goal. And throwing himself at the ball. And he's fired over the corner. That's a very fine piece of tackling. High quality defending. And the attack fades out. Cullen takes it on. Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down. Well-timed tackle. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Brownhill. Rodriguez. Can't miss, surely. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now. So there goes the half-time whistle, and the visitors find themselves behind at the break.
Well, how wrong could I be? Before the game, we talked about their defensive record and how difficult they were to score against. But that certainly hasn't been the case here. They'll need to improve in the second half, that's for sure.
Underway in the second half. And after such a lopsided first 45 minutes, is it possible to think they could turn this around? The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Lost possession. Chances on. Surely. Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, the reported fee of around £35 million represents a really good deal for them. He's talented, yes, but he's also a really top-class professional. And that attitude will rub off on some of those players around him, that's for sure.
And he's in the clear. Saved, but still a chance. And a time for calm on the ball. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? He just needs to keep a cool head. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. And now the delivery. And the danger's still on. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Oh, a nice-looking pass. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Jordan Baya doesn't want to lose his cool here. Brownhill. This attack looks highly promising. And fired against the crossbar. Shot blocked, but still alive. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant. Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? It's opened up for him. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision. And suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Brownhill. Benson Manuel with it. Well, possibilities inside the box. Can they convert? He had to score, and he does.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
Prompt defensive action called for. Now, looking dangerous here. Surely! We had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. The thrills and spills of championship action. Join us for this one, live on EA TV. It's Burnley taking on Stoke City.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And a substitution in the offing. He's given us away. Running with the ball confidently. It must go in, surely. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Now sending it in. Well, he couldn't pick out a teammate inside the box. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Very quick thinking there. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, we spoke before the game about how good they are defensively, but that certainly wasn't the case today. They lacked aggression, they looked slow at times, and they made some poor decisions. Hopefully for them, it's just a one-off.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate that. That's all the questions we have for you.
Our camera lens trained on one man in a rich vein of form and #1 in the scoring. A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on live action from the Championship. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, must be. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Excellent vision. Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down.
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker, celebrating his birthday today from Dad and Lucy.
Really bright-looking attack. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Sheaf. Plenty of support here. Takes aim! And a goal! To really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. This might be ideal for the counter. Sean Maguire. On to Hamer. Can he find the right pass? Can they stop it going in? Well, good idea in terms of the shot, but not to be. Wells. Well, fine use of the ball, but then the commentator's curse comes into play.
Well, there you have it. The away team have had so much of the possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Elijah Adebayo. An important interception. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
All the way through to the keeper then. Oh, big opportunity. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's the replay and confirmation that he did get a touch on the ball. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to prevent the goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Will it be? And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. McFadzean. Maguire with it. And they need to get tighter here. Well, could be in hot water here. Booked already. Well, perhaps a bit lucky not to have been booked for a second time.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's got away with that one. He'll have to be careful now.
Well, lacking a bit of inspiration with that free kick attempt.
Well, lacking inspiration and lacking a bit of quality as well. That's a really poor effort.
Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Well, looking dangerous here. And it might be. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? He looks such a threat every time he gets the ball. And, of course, he scored a very good goal.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Well, great read there to intercept. And the ball in the net at the Stadium of Light, so quickly over to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Middlesbrough. It was an early cross into the box, and it was a great headed finish. They're the first on the score sheet here with 49 minutes played. Entertaining stuff so far here, Derek.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Matt Godden. Well, Bayern have been very active in the transfer market and they've made a big move personnel-wise. Stuart, good news for their supporters.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
It's developing nicely for them here. Still a chance. And they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Gives it a go. And fine goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Well, they fancy a short one. Will he find the net? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Playing it short. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Short corner favoured. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Ben Sheaf. Can he finish? Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. And I'm hearing the situation has changed in the Norwich game. Alex Scott, what exactly has happened?
It's a goal for Swansea City. It It was a nice 1-2, and then he coolly slotted it around the goalkeeper. It's now 1-0 with 68 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. And a fine tackle. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Callum O'Hare. Oh, breezing past him. It's there for him. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Chief. Now with Hammer. Well, racing past his man. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. And time for the change now. Playing it in. Sound piece of goalkeeping. And the situation has changed in the Norwich game. Alex has the news for us.
It's a goal for Norwich City.
Now, forgive me, Alex. This could be an opportunity. Can he convert? Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Well, sincere apologies to Alex, I must say, because we had to cut her off just when she was in full flow. For clarification, Norwich have scored in that game, and the match is level at 1-1. And not a great challenge, free kick here. Well, some referees might have elected to hand out the yellow card, but no booking on this occasion. Well, you have to conclude, Stuart, an opportunity wasted.
Yeah, and the other players are furious with him, and rightly so. That's such a poor free kick.
Vital interception, the danger was very real. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's had a tremendous game in attack.
Can we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? That'll be all, thank you.